Okay. Okay, so let's talk about our lesson yesterday with measurement.
Okay, I think it went well with the groups that we had. We had the objectives on the board, which we were asked to do.
Okay,
So
yes, that was a little bit crazy. Because we've done that since
Yes.
they told us to do it, but we had a lot more yesterday.
Yeah, we kind of talked over each other on one of them because we're used to doing the two.
Right.
The third one kind of threw us off, and we were stumbling over each other's
And the kids
words.
were kind of stumbling and
Yes.
lagging behind. So that
Yes.
probably, either we need to have only 2 objectives up there, or go slower with it or something.
Or make sure that we know who's doing the third one.
Or who's doing the third one. True. And it's fairly new that we just started having them repeat it, because
Yes.
I heard about that last week in our teacher training. Another thing different I've started doing is just having a whole group answering, and that kind of drives me crazy sometimes because they're all talking, but it didn't sound too bad on the video.
No.
That way everybody got a chance to
Yeah.
share.
It sounded good. The one thing I was surprised about on the video that I hadn't ever noticed in class is when I'm teaching back here and you're teaching up there, on the video I could hear you teaching, but in the class when I'm teaching, I don't think I've ever noticed hearing you teach in the background before. So I was surprised on the video that I
We
could
can hear
hear
each other's
you and you
voices.
could hear me, but it's never bothered my group or me
No, and
when
the
we've
kids
been
were all
doing
still
it.
on task.
Right, and all the kids were, yeah. And not even the kids here notice what I'm teaching back
Right.
here. So,
So it's good. I think they're used to it.
yeah. I
And
was
we
just
both have loud
surprised.
voices.
I was
but
just
don't
surprised how
notice
we could hear each other.
it. Yeah. That's
Never
true.
noticed.
Yeah, I really picked it up. You're right. One of the things I like the best, and I think we try really hard, is if you walked in, you wouldn't know which one is the one that's the general education teacher and
No.
the special education parent.
I don't think. I think we work
Really
well
good.
and you,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think you could tell either.
and I think the kids look at us as equals, so that's
Yes.
really important. But I was watching, and we were both doing, I feel like, the same equal amount of the work. And
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I think so. The one thing that I think I noticed is the first time we were observed was at the beginning of the year.
Yes,
And the kids were coming to me constantly
Oh,
with
that's-
computer problems,
that's right.
and they have learned to deal with their own computer problems. So we weren't interrupted at all this time by any computers or anything like that.
Right, they
And
found
the-
their own friends.
right, and the kids they know this lesson well enough that no one had to come back from other groups for help
Right,
on
'cause
anything
sometimes they
too.
come back to you
Yeah,
for
sometimes they have to come back for help, but the computer thing, and I just noticed it through the video, hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of fixed itself.
So it has fixed itself. So that was a
Sticking
good
with
thing. So
Yeah.
yes,
And the kids did really well knowing what they were supposed to do, even though they knew they were being videoed.
yes.
I mean,
No one turned and looked straight
Right.
into the video
And
camera
waved at
or
it.
waved
So I
at
was
it, or
proud of them for
they
that.
all just went about their day like they normally do, which
Right.
was a good thing.
yeah,
But they did that the first time we were observed too.
right, that's true. They didn't even know
So,
somebody was here.
no,
that day.
they actually said we didn't even know anyone was here that day.
Right, that's true. Good point. I wish she could have stayed for our third rotation, because that's when I had the high group of kids, and we used rulers, and I introduced
yeah.
inches and centimeters, because that's not in the first grade.
Yeah.
So that shows some differentiation.
Yeah, that does. That shows that they're learning above what you need
Right.
to be showing for that group. So yeah, that would have been good if she could have got that on videotape too.
But otherwise, I think it went really well.
I think it went well too. Other than that little
Okay, the objectives.
stepping
Could have
over
been
each other on the
better.
objectives.
Because we're usually pretty good at that, and we stumbled hugely over that. But the kids rolled with it.
Yeah, they did.
They rolled with it.
And I think,
And the middle school helper was able to go around and get, we did notice after watching the video, one little boy was off task that we hadn't caught.
Yes.
While we were doing the objectives.
and our middle school helper did catch it and helped him get
Right.
on task.
Right, without being told. So that's
Yes.
good too, using
Yeah.
our extra resources.
It is.
Sounds great. Yes. Hopefully people can pick up on it.
I hope.